Hello, everyone. Today we're doing something different, something fresh. I don't know if this has ever been done before. We are putting star-stable NPCs into the Hunger Games and letting them fight to the death. In case you live under a rock and don't know what the Hunger Games is, I'll give you a super quick rundown. Basically, one boy and one girl is chosen from each district to go into this arena and try to be the last person standing. Without any further ado, let's get into our contestants. In District 1, we have Justin, Moreland, and Loretta. In District 2, we have Yidris and Mrs. Holdsworth. In District 3, we have Josh and Alex Cloudmill. In District 4, we have Jasper Holbrook and the Baroness. In District 5, we have James Cloudmill and Sabine. In District 6, we have Gary Goldtooth, who is super blurry for some reason, and me, Jasmine. I thought it'd be fun to put me in here. In District 7, we have the Hermit and Jay. In District 8, we have Evergrey and Anne Von Blissen. In District 9, we have Fripp and Lisa Peterson. In District 10, we have Avalon and Courtney Summers. In District 11, we have Jenna and Darko. And lastly, in District 12, we have Thomas Moreland and Rania Varinger. I picked some of the NPCs that I think are the most well-known, as well as some that are just my personal favorites, like Courtney. But let me know if you want to see me make another one of these videos, and what NPCs you'd like to see in that future video in the comments. Proceed. Oh, by the way, I did add some custom arena events and custom prompts that are Star Stable related, just to make things a bit more fun, so hopefully some of those will pop up. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Courtney finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Jasper finds a canteen full of water. Jenna runs away from Jasmine stays at the cornucopia for resources. Get it, girl. Justin runs away from the cornucopia. I still can't get over the new Justin. Gary finds a bag full of explosives. Gary's out for blood. Avalon runs away from the cornucopia. Darko runs away from the cornucopia. Lisa Peterson runs away from the cornucopia. Yidris sets an explosive off, killing James and Mrs. Holdsworth. No! Honestly, I was rooting for Mrs. Holdsworth. Oh my gosh, Yidris already has 2 kills. I would expect nothing less from him. Jay, Anne Von Blissen, Sabine, and Fripp share everything they gathered before running. That's a really interesting pair. Rania runs away from the cornucopia. The Hermit and Thomas Moreland fight for a bag. Thomas gives up and retreats. Really? I guess this old man puts up a bit of a fight. Evergrey runs away from the cornucopia. The Baroness runs away from the cornucopia. Alex retrieves a trident hidden from inside the cornucopia. Oh, get it, Alex. Josh snatches a pair of sais. And Loretta runs away from the cornucopia. Alright, day 1. Jasper picks flowers. I love that for him. The Hermit explores the arena. Jasmine glitches into a restricted area. That's one of the custom prompts. That's really funny. Lisa explores the arena. Josh chases Justin. Honestly, I can see that. I can see them having beef with each other. Courtney Summers hunts for other tributes. Yidris does reputation quests. Fripp sets an explosive off, killing Alex, Jay, and Darko. Fripp! I think he was just trying to kill Jay and Darko, but he accidentally killed Alex as well. Oh my goodness, already we have 6 people out. The day isn't even over, this is crazy. Thomas Moreland tries to sleep through the entire day. Evergrey explores the arena. Gary Goldtooth poisons the Baroness's drink. She drinks it and dies. No, the Baroness! These people are violent. Sabine makes a wooden spear. I would expect nothing less. Loretta finds a star coin code but discovers it is expired. We've all been there, Loretta. Avalon makes a wooden spear. Jenna receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Anne defeats Rania in a fight but spares her life. Okay, Anne. Oh no, fallen tributes! 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. James, Mrs. Holdsworth, Alex, Jay, Darko, and the Baroness. Honestly, I'm really sad that the Baroness and Mrs. Holdsworth are gone. I was rooting for my old ladies. Night 1. Courtney passes out from exhaustion. Evergrey receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lisa convinces Jasmine to snuggle with her. Anne lets Loretta into her shelter. Thomas Moreland receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Fripp stays awake all night. Rania screams for help. Oh gosh. The Hermit and Jenna fight Sabine and Avalon. The Hermit and Jenna survive. Oh my gosh. So they killed Sabine and Avalon? That is crazy. Who would have thought an old man and Jenna would be able to defeat a Dark Rider and Avalon? Justin Moreland severely injures Josh but puts him out of his misery. They've had some beef. Yidris attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Jasper starts a fire, and Gary Goldtooth stays awake all night. Here we go. Day 2. Yidris forces Rania to kill Thomas or Fripp. She refuses, so Yidris kills her instead. I can honestly see this happening. Rania would not. I don't think she would be able to kill someone. Yidris is a maniac. He is insane. Evergrey receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Anne Von Blissen and Loretta work together for the day. Jasper hunts for other tributes. Okay, old man. Jasmine and the Hermit go training together. I love that. Justin receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gary Goldtooth collects fruit from a tree. Courtney receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. I'm honestly rooting for Courtney. I love her. Jenna and Lisa collect fireflies together. I thought me and Lisa were friends. Jenna, stay out of my business. Oh my goodness, I feel like usually arena events don't happen this early on, but here we go. Wolves from Furgrove are let loose in the area. Lisa pushes Jasper into a pack of wolves. Lisa! He's an old man! No! Evergrey survives, Loretta survives, Jenna survives. As Courtney and Fripp fight, a pack of wolves show up and kill them both. No! Jasmine survives. Okay, I'm still here. I hope I win, honestly. Thomas survives, the Hermit survives. Gary Goldtooth pushes Justin into a pack of wolves. My goodness, Gary, why are all these old men so savage? Yidris runs out of repellent and is killed by wolves. I'm kind of sad about that, honestly. Yidris was being a menace. And Anne runs out of repellent and is killed by wolves as well. It's day 2 and 10 people died. That's crazy. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sabine, Avalon, Josh, Rania, Jasper, Courtney, Fripp, Justin, Yidris, and Anne. A lot of my favorites died today. Jenna and Lisa sleep in shifts. I guess me and Lisa aren't cuddling anymore, huh? The Hermit and Loretta hold hands. That's kind of weird. Gary tends to Thomas's wounds. Honestly, I ship it. And Evergrey destroys Jasmine's supplies while she's asleep. Evergrey! Probably because I always complain about him having to ride on the back of my horse. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. I didn't even know that was an option. So the hermit was like, bye, and he left. That's so sad. I liked him. Gary decides not to go to the feast. Jasmine decides not to go. That was smart on my part. Evergrey stabs Lisa with a tree branch. Lisa! Jenna decides not to go. And Thomas Moreland destroys Loretta's memoirs out of spite. Okay, calm down. He has beef with Loretta because she's so in love with his son. My goodness. Day 3, Jasmine receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I am just thriving over here. Evergrey runs away from Loretta. Jenna collects fruit from a tree. And Thomas Moreland steals from Gary while he isn't looking. Okay, 1 minute they were holding hands, now they're fighting. The drama. We only had 2 fallen tributes, the Hermit and Lisa. Thomas, Loretta, and Jasmine cheerfully sing songs together. Evergrey tries to treat his infection. Gary climbs a tree to rest. Jenna pays star coins to skip to the next day. Day 4. Evergrey receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jenna hunts for other tributes. Thomas questions his sanity. Me too, Thomas. Gary thinks about home. Oh, he's thinking about all his wild horses. Jasmine receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay. And Loretta receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. No one died. It's been pretty peaceful. We've just been singing songs. Night 4. Thomas is awoken by nightmares. Oh dear. Jasmine receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh my gosh. Jenna pulls an all-nighter training. Gary tries to sing himself to sleep. Evergrey goes to sleep, and Loretta pays star coins to skip for the next day. Okay, day 5. Thomas and Evergrey go training together. Loretta and Jenna go training together. Gary gets a dangerous fall, but is lucky enough to survive. And, oh, I also got a dangerous fall, but no one died. Why? No one's dying. Oh my gosh, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. Jasmine dies from hunger, and I was just saying no one's dying. I really thought I was gonna win for a minute there. Did I not just get fresh food from an unknown sponsor? Come on, Jasmine. Jenna is awoken by nightmares. Thomas tries to sing himself to sleep. Evergrey poisons Loretta's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. 2 deaths. Oh my goodness. I feel like Evergrey really would try to poison someone else's drink. I feel like he's too smart, though, to mistake it for his own. And Gary receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Day 6. Jenna ambushes Loretta and kills her. Oh my gosh, Jenna! She's mad that Loretta got an update and she didn't. Gary kills Thomas with his own weapon. So we only have Jenna and Gary left. 4 cannon shots. Jasmine, Evergrey, Loretta, and Thomas. I'm so sad I died. Jenna severely slices Gary with a sword. The winner is Jenna from District 11. That was insane. I love Jenna. I feel like she's underappreciated. So here are our placements and our kills. Jenna had 4 kills. I think that's the most kills out of everyone. Yeah, she had 4 kills with Yidris and Gary right behind her, each with 3 kills. Who died first? James. James and Mrs. Holdsworth died first, both by Yidris's hand. That was great. That was full of surprises. And, you know, Gary, he really surprised me. I was not expecting him to do so well. Same with the Hermit. Like, what's with these old men doing so well? And Thomas Moreland. I'm surprised that all the Dark Riders died so quickly. Like, Sabine and Darko and Jay. Oh my gosh, I just realized I literally forgot the other Dark Rider. Kadia. Her name was Kadia. I totally forgot to add Kadia. Well, that's enough of a reason for me to do another one of these in the future. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. It was so much fun to make, and I would absolutely love to turn this into like a whole series where we do Hunger Games with NPCs. So if you'd like to see that, like I said earlier, let me know in the comments what NPCs you'd like to see featured next. For those of you that stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys so much. I will see you next week with a new realistic roleplay video. Bye!